These represent open areas, clear air, distress signal, and then a clear air area. Digging from singularly now possible. I'm gonna answer the distress signal first. The only thing I can hear so far is just some birds. There's a crow, or yeah, there's a crow right there. No seismics, so that large creatures not nearby as of yet. Oh. So they wanted to show that they can't lock on, that just proved that one wrong. And what I mean by that is when they try to attack you, so they keep a lock onto you. And twist like that. What I really need is the ability to carry more than one weapon, one main weapon. Until then I want to keep the spear. Pathway for the monsters right up ahead, one of them. I've noticed it following this road. I'm playing possum.
Pay attention to your stamina. You should rest before you're out of gas.
Okay, in clear air now. Distress signals from here, maybe up there, in fact. It looks like that might be the case. So, I had to go around. maybe. We'll test the other side now. Oh, I'm blind. Two different paths up, left side and right. Tango's up there. Somebody on top of that. Come on. I do like to get stuck on things. I'm never quite certain if they're going to get up again, so it always seems like a good idea to get rid of them. ASAP. Seems alive. Assuming that's a health bar.
I detect that you're hungry. Your mission requires that you look after yourselves, Captain.
That looks so appetizing. Here comes the issue. How am I gonna get this person?
The target you have with you doesn't have an air tank. If you enter the dust, the target could die. Bear this in mind.
Now that certainly complicates things. First, let's see if I can actually get him down there. Alright, that big creature is nearby. You can tell when all of a sudden wanderers start disappearing like that. Now, assuming he doesn't immediately die, I might be able to get him back. Straightforward, leaning to the left a little bit. I might be able to do it. The thing is that creature, I might have to let him pass. Right in front of me here. There's still more to the left. Like a huge train. Come to think of it. Health is degrading, but at a fairly slow pace. The nurse is able to survive this transportation, so he should be fine too.
Thanks. You saved me.
Probably should have done that as soon as I could. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Medium animal, that digging, wormhole transmitter, and Cubone crystals. So here first and here, then I'll take a look here, and might have to use that to get back. Oh yeah, I need to sound that person. see them. I don't appear often. And normally they appear right around here, if they do appear. Okay, so no wolf. Roll. Strike that. Which means there's another wolf around here. What I've noticed, wolves and jackals either come in 2s or 3s. Wolves seem to come in pairs. Jackals either in 2 or 3. I'm going to probably should return to base and cook the food because it can spoil. There's me misjudging the distance. And I've had meat go bad before I'm able to cook it on long treks. Okay, I'll cook this food and then I'll return for those Cubone crystals.
Investigation Day 31. Our communications with headquarters have been unstable lately. It appears to be due to excessive wear on our communications equipment. We are consulting with the tech team as to the feasibility of procuring replacement parts. Failing that, we are likely to lose communications completely at some point. On the other hand, our research into the Wanderer's ecology is proceeding quite well. One thing we learned is that they seem to possess a shared consciousness. That would definitely explain everything we observed so far. This was one of our most recent discoveries. We captured one and tried to take it back with us, but other nearby Wanderers immediately began to converge on us, almost as if our prisoner had given off some kind of distress signal. As a result, we were able to come up with a hypothesis regarding this shared consciousness. The crystalline structures within the Wanderer's bodies appeared to be made of Cubone energy. We've theorized that they use such energy to communicate with each other in a manner similar to the wormhole technology. With this hypothesis in mind, I would like to continue our investigation. There is one more thing I must mention. We have determined that the crystalline structures on the Wanderer's backs envelop the human brain at the point of contact and then solidify there. It may be that by destroying these crystals, we can stop the Wanderers from functioning. According to the research team, the most effective way of dealing with the Wanderers is to sneak up behind them and destroy the crystalline structure with a knife. I suppose, like any other living organism, they cannot function without a brain. It has been 10 days since we lost pretty much all communications with headquarters. We have no timetable for the necessary repairs, so, on my authority, the Karen Corps is continuing its research. Unfortunately, there is data we need from headquarters, which means our research has basically come to a standstill. At any rate, I suppose I should record the latest developments in our investigation. First, we detected a response to Kuban energy from the dust around the base camp. If we can continue our research, we may be able to harvest Kuban energy from it. We have also found areas rich in Kuban crystals, so our efforts to harvest Kuban energy, as well as increase production of devices that utilize it, look promising. We should be able to obtain all we need that way. As for the Wanderers, our current concern is their relationship with the dust. Since we've detected Kuban energy within both of them, there definitely seems to be some sort of connection. When humans who have become Wanderers absorb the dust, perhaps the Kuban energy therein crystallizes within their bodies. We'll need to study this possibility in more detail. At any rate, we finally found a much more effective way of obtaining Kuban energy than directly harvesting it from the Wanderers. This is a major advance. While the proposed devices that utilize Kuban energy have their uses, the wormhole transporter is the one that fascinates me the most. A functioning transporter would greatly expand the scope and reach of our research team. We also need to accelerate our deployment of the skilled trainer, which has been stuck in the inspection phase. But I still do not understand how Good Luck ever conceived such devices. The ability to instantly transport matter or physically enhance the human body. That sounds like science fiction. Furthermore, they were both developed in such a short time, despite the fact that they use Kuban energy, an energy source we know almost nothing about. I am beginning to wonder, will I ever be able to match his talent? It has been 5 days since we lost all communications with headquarters. Furthermore, we've lost a considerable number of people to the Wanderers. And the Wanderers are not our only problem. We're beginning to run low on food as well. Fortunately, some of our members have had some luck hunting sheep and goats. So we do have enough food to last at least a little longer. However, it's unlikely that we will be able to secure enough food on a daily basis for all of the Karen Corps. This has forced me to make an important decision. Continue our research, or abandon it and pull out. Yet, I know that if we go back now, it will be some time again before we are ever able to return. No, it is more likely that we would never make it back here again. Our research data is still lacking. If we give up now, without anything substantial to show for it, all of our work here will have been for nothing. I know I should make a prompt decision, but it is not an easy one.
Yeah, that wouldn't be an easy decision. So, let's take a look here next. And see what I can see. That large creature again. See what this other person has to say.
Okay, preparations are complete. My name is Enrique. I'm a communications officer for the Karen Corps, which has been tasked with investigating the world known as Dite. It's my duty to keep a log of our unit's activities and report back to headquarters on a regular basis. I'll start by introducing our team. The Karen Corps is made up of 121 members. There are a number of researchers and engineers involved with the wormholes, as well as various other specialists here to investigate this world. And of course, there are a few corporate suits from our illustrious sponsor. Along with them, we have a medical team in case of emergencies and an active unit to carry out the research. Basically, the active unit is filled with military types, and they're also assigned to protect the numerous civilians on our team. Us communications officers are also members of this special unit. Finally, I guess you could consider the final member of the group to be our highly advanced support AI. I was also a radio operator back in Vietnam, but the survival skills I showed there helped earn me a spot on this mission. I was told I'd be serving my country and would be rewarded beyond my wildest dreams. Who could turn down an offer like that, huh? Anyway, enough talk about money. Back to our squad members. No two are alike, which at least makes things interesting around here. And you'd be surprised how many cute little honeys there are on the engineering team. There's this one girl named Chloe. She's a little older than I like them, but out here, I'll take what I can get if you know what I mean. I thought I was gonna be surrounded by a bunch of dudes on this trip, but now it looks like I've got a paid vacation to explore the great unknown with a fine-looking woman. Anyway, moving on. I suppose I should give my impressions about this world.
Keep an eye on your
First thing
remaining
we came
oxygen.
across here were the ruined buildings. There were
Captain,
various vehicles strewn about
supply
here.
yourself with oxygen by
Basically, it all
using
looked like the
Kuban
kind of stuff
energy.
you'd see back home.
You can supply yourself with oxygen from your iDroid.
Pretty much looked and felt like Earth. If I had to state a difference, I suppose it'd have to be the fog. It's like the thickest I've ever seen. We found an area untouched by the fog and are building a base camp here in order to conduct our mission on this world. Thankfully, the materials we need for the various facilities are already here and the construction is proceeding smoothly. So I guess it's only a matter of time before we can start exploring this world and reporting our findings back to HQ. That's it for now.
Well, it doesn't. Hands? I wonder what that creature was
You've
originally.
reached the objective. Now dig for Iris energy. Place the wormhole digger.
Actually wondering if it gets longer as the longer you stay here. This reminds me of some of the bases in the Phantom Pain. I guess using the resources again might make a bit of sense. I think that also answers another question. I'm probably gonna have to defend this place. As you know, the wormhole technology sends these creatures running to it. Might be close enough. It's becoming a little bit harder and harder to defend, is what I think.
Wormhole digger has been placed.
Yep.
By placing the digger at special locations called singularities, we can gather iris energy, which we'll need to generate and control a large wormhole. Once you start the digger, it will continue to run for a set amount of time, and it cannot be stopped before it finishes. The wormholes used in the digging process attract wanderers.
Be sure to protect the digger from attack while it's running.
Joy.
That about does it for the basics of energy digging.
Well, at least you tell me which way they're coming
Once
from.
you're ready, access the digger and start it up.
actually stopped a few of them.
Wormhole digger has paused. Prepare your defenses before the next digging sequence begins.
Oh, you've got to begin. Wonderful. So it destroyed my own defenses. Anything I built.
Digging resumed.
Lovely. Trying to stall them and continue to stall them. They can handle that.
However you do it, please do yourself.
Oh boy.
Digging has finished. You've completed your objective there. Return to base camp.
That was a close one. But I got through it. Now I just need to get back to base camp. And I do not have nearly enough to try to take another transporter. As long as nothing too bad happens, this should help me get back. Oh boy. I wonder if that thing just noticed me and that's why the music changed in such a manner.
Measuring energy obtained. Energy level is at 60%. This is insufficient to generate a wormhole home.
Damn it.
You must be patient. After all, better to be safe than sound.
I think you're mixing your proverbs together?
We're analyzing the data we got from Mr. Gruen. It will take some time. We don't detect any other memory boards at the moment. Why don't you continue with the mission, as well as search for survivors as Miranda suggested?
It's going to take a little longer to finish going through Gruen's data. What about areas you've yet to explore? Try taking a look somewhere new.
Okay, that's one of each. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to wait it out. See what I can build here, and the next time I play the game, I'm gonna be continuing on with this work. Quite a few more areas to look at. Walker gear, no, that'll be useful. So I think next time I stream Survive, I'm going to be heading towards that walker gear. Very close mineable singularity. Might have to take a look at that too. So thank you for watching, and that is all I can stream for tonight.